If a nuclear attack or fallout was to happen or occur, let me tell you what happens to the President of the United States. See, I'm ex-military and I know the exact plan as to what they do when an attack occurs on this soil and it's nuclear. Let me tell you. First of all, it's called the Continuity of Government Plan. And the entire purpose of this plan is to make sure that leadership survives, keep the country functioning, and preserve command of the military, especially nuclear forces. The moment a credible nuclear attack is detected, the president is rapidly moved by the Secret Service. He's sent to the White House security bunker, that's a short-term removal, or he's taken into Air Force One, where the military command center is at. Understand that the president also has a Marine One helicopter, where he can be taken to a hardened site. Airborne is often preferred because fallout can't reach altitudes quickly. Mobility equals survival, and command systems are already on board. And Air Force One is actually designed to kind of protect the president and everybody on that Air Force One from electromagnetic pulse due to nuclear blasts. Now, if the situation escalates into all-out nuclear war, the president is taken to a hardened underground facility. One of the most well-known is Mount Weather Operations Emergency Center. It's a deep underground bunker that was built during the Cold War. Inside, secure living quarters, military command center, communication systems, and civilian leadership support. Another possible location is the Raven Rock Mountain Complex, and that's actually often called the Underground Pentagon. Even during a nuclear fallout, the president still controls the military, nuclear responses, and emergency national policies. And this command center is never offline. Wherever they are, the nuclear briefcase, which they call the football, stays with them. And guess who has the codes to that? Secure communication with generals continues, and retaliation capability remains intact. Now, this is critical for deterrence. See, your enemies have to know that leadership survives. Now, if Washington, D.C. is destroyed, other leaders are moved to separate secure centers and locations, which includes the vice president, cabinet members, and all congressional leadership. And the goal of this is to prevent a decapitation strike from ending U.S. governance. If nuclear fallout was to spread nationwide in America, the president will remain underground or airborne until radiation levels drop, national command structure stabilizes, or until emergency response begins. These bunkers are built to sustain leadership for weeks and sometimes even months. So basically, in a nuclear fallout scenario, the president doesn't stay in Washington. He's evacuated immediately, taken to a hardened survival location, and he remains in command of this country. The system is designed so even after the worst imaginable attack ever on these American soils, the leadership survives. And this is the man that we've chosen to be protected at all costs. God bless America, man.